Ever wondered why some minds race, bodies fidget, and focus feels impossible? ADHD isn't just distraction, it's a restless energy with hidden psychology. In this video, we uncover the shocking truth behind why people can't sit still and how that restless drive can transform into creativity and strength. Chapter 1: Why Some People Always Need to Move. ADHD Explained. Have you ever noticed how some people just can't sit still? Their legs bounce under the table, their fingers tap on every surface, or they pace the room while talking. To outsiders, it might look like impatience or nervousness, but the truth is, restlessness often has deeper roots in the way our minds and bodies are wired. Restlessness is not simply a bad habit, it's a signal. Our brains are constantly sending messages to move, to shift, to release energy. For some, this is tied to personality traits being naturally energetic or curious. For others, it's linked to psychological states like anxiety, stress, or even excitement. The body becomes a mirror of what the mind is experiencing. Think about the last time you were waiting for important news. Did you sit calmly, or did you find yourself tapping your foot, checking your phone, or shifting in your chair? That's restlessness in action. It's the body's way of coping with anticipation and uncertainty. Movement becomes a release valve for emotions that feel too big to contain. Science shows us that restlessness can also be connected to the brain's chemistry. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin play a huge role in regulating mood and focus. When these chemicals are imbalanced, the body may respond with constant movement. It's almost as if the brain is searching for balance through physical activity. Children often display this most clearly. A child who wiggles in class or doodles while listening isn't necessarily being disobedient. Their brain may actually be working harder to process information, and movement helps them stay engaged. Adults experience the same thing, though they may disguise it better by fidgeting with pens, adjusting their posture, or pacing during phone calls. Restlessness can also be a sign of creativity. Many artists, writers, and thinkers describe their ideas arriving in bursts of energy that make it impossible to sit still. They walk, they move, they let their bodies carry the rhythm of their thoughts. In this way, restlessness isn't a weakness, it's a spark. It's the body's way of fueling imagination. Of course, restlessness can be frustrating too. In quiet settings like meetings or classrooms, it may feel embarrassing to constantly shift or fidget. People worry about being judged. But here's the surprising part. Studies suggest that small movements like tapping or doodling can actually improve focus and memory. What looks like distraction may be the brain's clever trick to stay alert. If you've ever felt restless, you're not alone. Millions of people experience this daily, and it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your body is trying to tell you something, whether it's stress, excitement, or simply the need to move. The key is learning to listen. And before we go deeper, let me pause here. If you're finding this journey into the psychology of restlessness interesting, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss the next chapters where we uncover the hidden links between restlessness and mental health and how to turn this energy into a powerful advantage. Restlessness Explained isn't just about movement, it's about understanding the language of the body. Every tap, every shift, every bounce of the leg is a message. Once you start noticing these signals, you'll see them everywhere in yourself, in your friends, and strangers on the bus. It's a reminder that our bodies are always speaking, even when our mouths are silent. So the next time you catch yourself fidgeting, don't rush to stop it. Ask yourself, what is my body trying to say? That simple question can open the door to self-awareness and even self-compassion. Restlessness isn't the enemy. It's a clue, a signpost pointing toward what's happening inside. Chapter 2: The Hidden Link Between Restlessness and Mental Health. Restlessness is more than just a habit. For many people, it's a window into their mental health. When the body refuses to stay still, it often reflects what's happening inside the mind. Anxiety, stress, and conditions like ADHD can all show themselves through restless movement, What looks like fidgeting or pacing is sometimes the body's way of coping with emotions that feel too heavy to carry quietly. Anxiety is one of the most common reasons people feel restless. Imagine sitting in a quiet room while your mind races with worries. The body responds by moving tapping fingers, bouncing legs, shifting posture. It's not random. It's the nervous system trying to release tension. Movement becomes a physical outlet for invisible stress. That's why people often say they feel on edge. Their body is mirroring the storm inside. Stress works in a similar way. When deadlines pile up or responsibilities feel overwhelming, the body produces adrenaline. This hormone prepares us to act, to fight or flee. But in modern life, we can't always run or fight. Instead, the energy leaks out through restless behaviors. A person might pace while thinking, drum their fingers during meetings, or constantly adjust their position. These small movements are the body's attempt to burn off excess energy created by stress. ADHD adds another layer to the story. For people with ADHD, restlessness is often a daily companion. Their brains crave stimulation, and sitting still can feel unbearable. Movement helps them stay engaged, even if it looks distracting to others. A child who wiggles in class or an adult who fidgets during conversations isn't necessarily unfocused. They may actually be using movement to keep their attention alive. Restlessness, in this case, is not a flaw, it's a strategy. Depression can also be linked to restlessness, though in a different way. Some people with depression experience agitation, a restless energy that makes it hard to relax. They may pace without knowing why or feel unable to sit quietly. This kind of restlessness is often misunderstood, but it's part of the body's struggle to process heavy emotions. Restlessness can even connect to sleep problems. When the mind is unsettled, the body often refuses to rest. Tossing and turning at night, shifting positions endlessly, or waking up frequently are all signs of mental tension spilling into physical movement. Sleep becomes another stage where restlessness plays out. But here's the surprising part. Restlessness isn't always negative. In some cases, it can be a sign of resilience. People who move when stressed are finding ways to cope. Instead of shutting down, their bodies are actively trying to manage emotions. Movement becomes a survival tool, a way to keep going when the mind feels overloaded. Understanding this link between restlessness and mental health changes how we see ourselves and others. Instead of judging someone for fidgeting, we can recognize it as a clue. A restless coworker may be anxious about a deadline. A child who can't sit still may be struggling with focus. A friend who paces during conversations may be carrying hidden stress. Restlessness is often the body's silent language, telling us what words cannot. The challenge is learning to listen. When you notice restlessness in yourself, pause and ask, what's driving this? Is it worry, excitement, or the need for stimulation? That simple reflection can reveal a lot about your mental state, and when you see it in others, it can spark empathy. Instead of irritation, you may feel understanding. Restlessness is not just movement. It's a bridge between the body and the mind. It shows us how emotions spill into physical space, how stress and anxiety find expression, and how conditions like ADHD shape daily life. By paying attention to this link, we gain insight into mental health that is both practical and compassionate. Chapter 3: How to Channel Restlessness into Positive Energy. Restlessness can feel like a burden. The constant tapping, shifting, or pacing often leaves people frustrated with themselves. But what if that restless energy isn't something to fight against? What if it can be transformed into fuel for creativity, productivity, and even emotional healing? The truth is, restlessness can become a powerful ally when we learn how to channel it. The first step is to recognize restlessness as energy. Instead of labeling it as a problem, see it as movement waiting for direction. Imagine electricity running through wires. If it's uncontrolled, it sparks and fizzles. But when guided, it lights up entire cities. Restlessness works the same way. It's raw energy that can be shaped into something meaningful. One of the most effective ways to channel restlessness is through physical activity. Exercise doesn't just burn off excess energy, it transforms it. A restless mind often finds relief in movement, whether it's a brisk walk, a dance session, or a workout. The body releases endorphins which calm the mind and create a sense of balance. Even small bursts of activity like stretching or stepping outside for fresh air can reset the nervous system. Creative outlets are another powerful path. Many artists, writers, and musicians describe restlessness as the spark behind their work. When the mind refuses to sit still, it often produces ideas in rapid bursts. Instead of resisting, lean into it. Pick up a pen, paintbrush, or instrument. Let the restless energy flow into creation. The act of turning movement into art not only eases the body, but also gives the mind a sense of purpose. Restlessness can also be directed into problem solving. Have you ever noticed how pacing helps you think? Movement stimulates the brain, encouraging new connections and fresh ideas. That's why some of the greatest thinkers were known for walking while working through problems. Channeling restlessness into brainstorming or planning can transform agitation into clarity. Mindfulness may sound like the opposite of restlessness, but it's actually a way to guide it. Instead of forcing yourself to sit still, mindfulness teaches you to notice the movement without judgment. Pay attention to the rhythm of your tapping fingers or the bounce of your leg. Observe it as part of your body's language. This awareness often reduces the tension, turning restless habits into signals of self-understanding. Social connection can also help. Restlessness often feels isolating, but sharing it with others can transform it. Talking, laughing, or collaborating with friends provides an outlet for energy while strengthening bonds. Movement becomes part of interaction, turning restlessness into connection. The key is to stop seeing restlessness as the enemy. It's not a flaw to be erased, it's energy waiting for direction. By channeling it into exercise, creativity, problem-solving, mindfulness, routines, or connection, restlessness becomes a tool for growth. It shifts from agitation to empowerment, from distraction to focus, from weakness to strength. So the next time you feel restless, don't fight it, guide it. Let it move you toward action, creation, and understanding. Restlessness is not a cage, it's a spark. And when you learn to channel it, that spark can light the path to a more balanced, purposeful life.